Ah, the Anarchy server. Wait, where's all my items? Whatever. Who even cares? As long as my boat's alright. Because as long as I have my boat, nothing could... My boat! This is happening. In this video, I shall hereby exposing Bridge Gang for all of their crimes against me and my allies. Well, you could say they used to be my allies before they were slaughtered by Bridge Gang. This is the exposed video of Bridge Gang. I don't care. Who cares if you're part of Bridge Gang? Why? Just why? Come on, dude. Come on. So, if you don't know, Beijing Canadian has started a server. Well, started. It's basically over whenever the next event happened. This server will never be seen again. So, this server is on 1.16.1. It was started. The seed is Anarchy, which is kind of ironic. This was the Anarchy server. No rules. You could hack. You could kill each other. Doesn't matter. You know, other people built bridges. I built boats. Okay? This boat has been built and rebuilt 3 times and destroyed. Now 4. You really hate to see it. And Bridge Gang did it. It was basically Bridge Gang and me. That was basically it. I mean, there was other people doing other stuff. But before I could tell you about Bridge Gang, I have to start from the beginning. So, when this server first started, I logged in like 5 minutes after it was started. I immediately crafted a sword, and you know, it was like you could kill people. I was like, okay, some people were killing me, so I stood up for everyone being killed and killed the people who were killing the other people. I then immediately went underground and looked for iron. I found iron, a lot of ores, no diamonds. I came up and found a small group of people who wanted to build a boat. So I started building it, and we built it together. It was truly glorious. We made an army, you know. We got bows, we got enchantments, we got anvils. We were living life. It was great. Anyone who came, we usually let in with open arms until one person who was part of our gang from spawn came up to us. They went up to us and they said, "Hey guys, there's people in like just terrorizing the middle. We have to go stop them." I'm like, "Okay, gang, let's go." So Boat Gang went off. Let me just say Boat Gang was actually kind of created before Bridge Gang, but I mean, I guess it wasn't officially called Boat Gang. But anyway, so we went off to take back the middle. Our squad of about 6 people, full iron, a few enchantments, you know, all that stuff. We went to middle and we scared off people. There was like a guy in full diamond and a guy in full iron, and they were like killing everyone. So we went there with our bows, and it was like 6 of us, and we went there, and like 2 of our teammates stayed behind and just, you know, I don't know what they did. So basically, we scared them off. They left in their boat, and we're like, oh, let's take the nether portal over here, bring it to the boat. And the saddest thing happened. We looked in the chat, and our allies who were at the boat were killed. And these were the people who started Bridge Gang. They killed our boat, they killed the people at the boat, and took it over. So we're like, okay, we got to take back our boat. We went to take back our boat, and we failed miserably. They were super stacked. They wrecked us, and it was sad. Okay, it was very, very sad. So they took over our boat. They, you know, it was terrible. And eventually, I kept trying to take it back, and I came and made friends with one of them. He said I could stay there, only me, none of my teammates. And I was like, well, this is my boat. I built it from the ground up. Like, I'll never betray my teammates. But if you're going to allow me to stay, I'll stay. So I stayed there, you know. My teammates came, they destroyed my boat. They were kind of just, you know, doing whatever with it. So I started rebuilding it, and one of my teammates came by, and we started rebuilding it together, you know. We finally rebuilt the boat. It was glorious. It was back to its former glory. And that was all that really mattered. It was just my boat and me. We were just going to sail the 7 seas. We were just, as long as I had my boat, didn't matter. I could have lost all my stuff, which I did. I could have had nothing. But as long as I had my boat, we were good. So, the time I joined, Basic Canadian was on for about like 10, 20 minutes and then left to do adult things, he said. And, so when he left, right over our house, as you can see over there, this is the mighty bridge of Bridge Gang. So we were sitting in our boat right there, and all of a sudden, over here came people pushing the AFK Mitch, aka Basic Canadian, and trying to bring him to spawn. So we were like, oh, wow, that's cool. So, a lot of wars happened on the boat. So we watched them come, a bunch of people, the people who sieged our boat left. And so they were pushing. But the problem was Bridge Gang made a few enemies. That's kind of when Bridge Gang was forged. Bridge Gang made enemies, and the way they dealt with their enemies was brutally killing them. And yeah, this is Minecraft, but the problem was when they came to my boat. They came to see the people who were being attacked by Bridge Gang came to seek refuge from us, the glorious boat gang. And they would fight on our boat, and I'm just like, guys, get out my boat, get off the boat if you're gonna fight, kind of that stuff. So everyone was there when they brought Bayesian Canadian to the bridge, the end of the bridge, the spawn. They made a little hole for him, all that stuff. It was all fun and it was all good, and everyone was happy. The problem was when the leaders of Bridge Gang took it a step too far. Right? Obviously, this is Minecraft, all fun and games, but, so, the power kind of got to their heads. They were addressing themselves as the kings of this server, and they were kind of just like, guys, if you want a screenshot with Bayesian Canadian, $5. And we're just like, what the heck? So, anyone who wanted to even see Bayesian Canadian was killed on sight. So, eventually they're like, whatever, people aren't coming over, so, single filed line, if you try to cut the line, you're out. And that was the problem. They keep saying stuff how they owned him and all that stuff, which was a little weird, and they never, Basic Canadian, Nooch, they never saw any of that because that was, like, way before they got on. And I was kind of shocked that they were taking it a little too far. But, I didn't even really care about that. I just cared about my boat. And, they destroyed my boat. The number one thing in the server the number one thing in the server that I loved was destroyed yet again by Bridge Gang. They destroyed my boat. It was very sad. It was a very hard time. But, Boat Gang, we rebuilt it. We left a tribute of a diamond and 2 axes, and it was great. I loved it. It was everything. And then, Bridge Gang, super wealthy people. They all had full diamond, enchants. But, they got that out of blood. Everyone, all the armor they had, they either found or they killed off people who found it. Which, okay, no rules, anarchy, makes sense. You can't really get mad at them for that. And, and then, I was just chilling on my boat, and then all of a sudden in the chat, it said, Fire Breath Man joined the server. I don't know if you know who this guy is. He won Minecraft Monday. He's won Skeppy events. He's huge competitor, really good at Minecraft. So everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's Fire Breath Man, all that stuff. And, boy, he shouldn't have been here. Okay, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't know, but Minecraft, he is not a nice guy. People would be just going around minding their own business. He'd kill them. Steal their armor. Steal everything. Not give anything back. Even if you had nothing on. He saw a player. He killed them. He later joined Bridge Gang. But, my problem was when he walked over to my boat. My boat, okay? I was the only one left in Boat Gang. Everyone else had kind of left. There was someone else. He was like my second in command, but he was on an adventure to get stacked to, like, get revenge on Bridge Gang or something. I don't know what he was doing. But, basically, Fire Breath Man came, he came over to the boat, and I'm like, okay, my armor's safe in a chest down below in the boat, secret location. I'm going to try to talk things out to him. I type in the chat, hello, welcome, and welcome to my boat. You can check it out, whatever. And before I get the second sentence out, he walks up with a sword and kills me. Okay? Right then, he starts slaughtering. Just like, he killed everyone who was in the boat, whether they were in boat gang or not. And I was just like, oh, shoot, I thought Fire Breath Man was a nice guy. I mean, this is anarchy, but still, like, geez. We're defenseless, and he's just killing us. We have no loot. So I do the only thing I need to do. I had to fight for my boat. I grab my armor from the chest, a little bit of diamond, some iron, and my prized diamond axe. So I go, and I 1v1 him, and he's good at 1.16 PvP. I get wrecked. I mean, yes, he had a sword and I had an axe, but like, he had a diamond sword and I had a diamond axe. And though the diamond axe does more damage, the sword he can hit 10 times faster. And we were in a water battle, so I lost. He stole my stuff, and he was just like, peace, dude. Kept killing me like 4 times, and then he left. I vowed revenge from him. It was pretty great. Later on, he was on the bridge, whatever. I don't know. He was AFK. I snuck behind him and hit him off the edge and took my stuff back. It was the proudest moment of my career on this server. I had taken my stuff back and I ran, you know. There was a little bit of bounty on my head for a little bit. Like, people wanted to kill me. They're like, he killed Fire Breath Man. All that stuff. But that later passed. And I kept my stuff in a chest until a lot later down the line when they moved Beige Canadian for about the second time, like higher up. They trapped him in obsidian. I brought my armor back out. Fire Breath Man came back to my boat. And I'm like, why? This is gonna suck. Oh my gosh. And he just, like, I don't even know he's there. And he attacks me. Okay? He attacks me from behind. I die. He steals my stuff. I'm just like, I crafted a bunch of stone swords. And I keep charging at him with no armor trying to defeat him. And he's like, Pigol, dude, why are you so mad? Like, this was my stuff to begin with. I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was my stuff. You killed me. You stole it. I took it back. And he's like, cool. I don't care. And I'm just like, that sucks. And, yeah, so I did end up getting my stuff back in the end. So basically, I lose my stuff. I leave temporarily for like 30 minutes, and then I come back, and, you know, everyone's like, oh my gosh, Pigol's back, whatever. Come back, my boat's destroyed. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to rebuild it again. So, you know, we're like, I don't know, 5 hours into this, and some guy comes around and starts burning the bridge. And I'm like, oh, he's burning the bridge? Well, okay, see, just leave my boat out of it. Know what he does? I didn't even tell him to leave my boat out of it. He goes over to the boat and burns it down. I'm just like, are you kidding me, dude? I immediately kill him. Every time he comes by my boat, I kill him. He's trying to steal the tribute, the diamonds, the axes. He's trying to steal everything. I kill him. I had to, you know? People for Bridge Gang even rallied, like, you know, my friends from Bridge Gang, the original boat game members, some people I just, that were just nice, you know, they helped me out. They knew he was a JAG battle duty, and he had to be dealt with properly. He eventually left, and all was fine. You know, the problem was when Bridge Gang came to my boat, okay? All of a sudden, I'm just chilling on my boat, just happy, you know, just watching some YouTube videos till Beige Canadian comes back. And then, like, 8 people from Bridge Gang come over. I'm just like, oh, shoot. I'm just like, hi, welcome to my boat. They just start taking everything from the chests, taking everything from the anvils. They see my diamonds. They see the axes on the tribute. And they just, they think about taking it. They take the diamond. They take the axes. I'm just like, okay, I grab one of the axes and I'm like ready to kill them. If they, like, I will hold my own. I could probably take 2 of them, but the rest are just going to kill me. I'm like, I have to try. So, you know, they eventually leave and I'm just like, oh, thank goodness, you know? And, you know, next thing I know, Beige Canadian comes back for a little bit, you know. He's like, yeah, you guys are like playing UHC because of how much armor you guys have. I'm just like, that armor's out of blood. Just please deal with them properly. You know, Nooch, and then like he leaves and then Nooch comes back and like builds, someone changes their name to Bridge Gang. You know, they put a million signs down, lagging the server up. Eventually an end portal was made. I don't know who got the egg. some random person like grabbed the egg, went underground. You can see the perspective in Beige Canadian's video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Later down the line, you know, Beige Canadian teleports everyone to an area, and they have like a sumo thing. And the things that have not really much happened after, you know, Beige Canadian's video, after it ended, a few things happen. I'm like, you know, this is revenge. I grab an iron pickaxe because everyone died after, except like one person after the sumo. So I'm like, I know what I need to do. I go into my emergency chest, grab an iron pickaxe, run through the bridge to where the sumo happened, and I stole the beacon. I also stole a dispenser with TNT, and I was excited. I hid it in my chest. I was like, no one's going to find this. It's like underground, under the boat. It's hidden. No one knows where it is. And immediately, I'm just like, I type in chat. I get a little cocky. I'm like, hey, guys, I have the beacon. Boat gang for like forever. I'm just like, let's go. The problem was there was one guy who discovered it and kind of like helped me build my boat, but he wasn't trustworthy. He later like wrecked. I think he's the one who destroyed my boat. He was like part of Bridge Gang, and he had the beacon in his hands, and I look at him, I pull out my diamond axe, I'm just like, dude, I will wreck you. Do not touch that beacon. He puts it back. I hide it in another hidden chest. That's where I hid like my beacon and all like my important things away from him, you know? And yeah, that's kind of, I had the beacon. That was pretty much it. Everyone got a bunch of like totems and stuff. This guy got mod for the next video, and I'm just like, you know, that's cool. Good for you. Good for you, dude. Like, nice going. I later come back the next day, and you know, the boat's doing pretty good. I rebuilt it, and my bed's gone. He stole my bed, and I later found it. You know, I gathered a bunch of table scraps. Like, everyone died except for like one person. So like, there was a bunch of armor on the ground. I like grabbed a bunch of table scraps. I found my old armor from Fire Breath, man. I'm just like, ha ha. Found my axe, found my armor. If you're wondering where that is, it's somewhere in the nether. I put it in a chest if anyone wants to find it. I'm like, this is Pigol's loot. So if you're watching this video and you play on this server, you can find my armor if you want, and my weapons and my tools. There's like a totem in there. Now that I think about it, I wonder if the beacon's still in there. Oh, what have they done to my beautiful boat? So basically what happened, I came in here. There used to be a door right here. And looks like my chest got found. So they have the beacon, I guess. Not that it really matters, but all they left on my boat was this Pigol's Tribute to the War of the Boat. That's what it was called. And you hate to see it. So that is where this story ends. The truth about Bridge Gang, whatever you want to call it, exposing Bridge Gang. They broke my boat. Everything they did was out of blood. They tried to basically sell Beige Canadian, use them for profits. I mean, Bridge Gang wasn't that good. All about Boat Gang, you know? Like, this llama knows what I'm talking about. Boat Gang. But seriously, guys, this is the first time I'm kind of doing one of these only story videos. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure to tell me down in the comments. Leave a like to show your support. And if you unsubscribe, subscribe. I mean, yeah. If you guys want to check out another video of like Storytime Skywars, it's on the left. It's where I kind of just talk about a few things. You'll see the video. So thank you guys for watching. And this is Pigol signing off.